Hello people and welcome. In this video we are looking at spiritual or rather religious narcissists. Religious narcissists. They are people, these people are mostly the custodians of religion who use the concept of religion to prey on people and use them for their own agenda. They use religion to enslave people. They use it to manipulate them just to promote their own agenda. This is most of the people you see, most of the pastors you see are narcissists. And you see this narcissism is also in the Bible. Remember, Jezebel was a narcissist. You see, Jezebel, the wife of Ahab the king, was a narcissist who was worshipping some other gods. The Bible recorded that she worshipped other gods from her own native land. Who came to marry Ahab. Even as she was still worshipping her own gods and using the powers to manipulate and destroying people, causing problem, havoc, with while she was still with Ahab. You remember the story of Elijah, how she threatened Elijah, how she said she would kill him. Elijah became her friend and started running about. You see, that is how narcissists threaten. They threaten people. The narcissists we have, also even here, they threaten people like that. When a narcissist is threatening you here, you will be afraid. You will think that, oh, he can do those things. Meanwhile, it's empty. He cannot do anything, though, but it just creates that fear in you and make you, who is tend to be very careful, to be afraid of him and begin to run away. You see? So that's how we have these religious narcissists. The religious narcissists use the concept of religiosity to pray and use people for their own agenda. They use people to settle themselves. They use that to climb. They use that to make money for themselves. They use that to gaslight people to get whatever they want. They use that to put people in chains. And that's why it's in the Bible. The Bible says they practice when the Bible says they practice what they did not preach, the Bible is referring to all these narcissists too, because the things that I are telling you, they don't do them. They don't do them. A narcissist will preach about love to you. A narcissist has nothing like love in his heart. No. They don't know how to love. They talk about love because they hear other people talk about love. They don't know how it feels to love and be loved. They have no idea of how it feels to love someone or someone loving them. They don't know. You see? And you see them, they can talk. They talk, but they don't listen. You see, a narcissist will tell you, a narcissist who claim to be a servant of God, or let me say a custodian of religion, like a pastor, that narcissist will unleash evil on others. When you do something that is something to him, he doesn't know anything about forgiveness. So he will tell you that he will put God down first and deal with you. And after that, he will now wear the garment of that godliness again. That is a narcissist for you. A narcissist does not give something freely as a gift. Like, he will tell you to give. It's good to give. When you give, you attract more. He will tell you that. A narcissist does not give. If a narcissist gives something, that means that thing will bring him respect. The thing will bring him, he gives for show, just to attract, for people to bow to him. That is a religious narcissist for you. They crave attention so much, they crave attention, and they want people to bow to them. They like when people bow to them, when people treat them like kings, and that's how they see others like nothing, but they are the ones who everybody should bow to. religious narcissists. You see, these religious narcissists, the reference they have is they boast about their achievements. They can boast about their achievements, their position, how they can do things better than other ones, and they are also quick to judge other people. They can easily judge. They like judging others. But they can boast about themselves, and their own reference is always themselves. They will tell you how much they can achieve, how they can do things. Religious narcissists. You see, because narcissists generally wear a facade. They wear a mask when they are outside. The way they behave inside is not the way they behave outside. Outside, they always pretend to be very nice people so that people can see them as very nice, kind, loving people. But inside is a different thing. And that's why when you are living with, if you happen to be living with a religious narcissist who is supposed to show a good example, both inside and outside. When you see them outside, they are nice. But when you come to their homes, go and ask their wives what they are seeing at home. Meet their wives. If their wives are to tell you what they are going through at home, you will be shocked. You'll be wondering, how can this person be like this? Why? Because they wear a mask. It is that mask that you see outside. They are the real people. The real person behind the mask is revealed when they are at home with the people that are close to them. You see, anyone who is married to a religious narcissist knows that they are not the people they portray themselves to be outside. The woman always cries at home, but she put on a strong front, as in when she's outside, she pretends that everything is fine with them, but it's not the same. Religious narcissists. You see, they are hypocrites. They are highly hypocritical because they are very vindictive. When you do something, they will show you. They don't let go, They don't let go. Religious narcissists. They boast about their achievements. Yes. Religious narcissists. So, if you are with them and you think that what they are saying to you is what they are not doing, what they are saying to you, they don't do any of that. They are just telling you they don't do it. They are narcissists. Narcissists are the same. All of them are the same. The way the other narcissist, who is not a religious one, will behave, the same way the religious narcissist will behave. Because they are the same. It is their makeup. Religion is just to cover up. You can't change who a person is now. Who they are naturally is who they are. So anything they put outside is just to delude you, just to kind of cover who they truly are. Because you don't have to see that. If you see that, you begin to doubt. So they must tell you what you need to know. But they themselves are not like, they are narcissists. And these days we find so many narcissists claiming to be custodians of religion. You see, that's why you cannot say the confusion is so much now. People begin to wonder, this person is a pastor, he's supposed to be a good example, he's supposed to do this, he's supposed to, this pastor is doing this, that pastor is doing that. Narcissists live inside the ego. They have inflated pride, unhealthy pride that they can't control. It is their makeup, and their ego makes them to behave in that manner. You see, they are narcissists. A narcissist will not, because it's a custodian. This, even when they are in situation where you find that their marks sometimes used to flip, even when they are in the church. You see, a narcissist, a custodian of religion, like a pastor, who is supposed to show a good example, is the one who will tell you, I will deal with you. You will begin to see they are very vulgar. You see them very vulgar. They can abuse, just like a narcissist who is not a pastor will do outside. It's the same way a narcissist who is the pastor will behave. That's how they abuse too. They abuse people like that. They threaten, I will deal with you. And they actually do those ones who have money to do certain things to people. They do it. They do it just because narcissism is about show. To show you I'm tough. I can deal with you. They do it. They are arrogant. The religious narcissists are arrogant too. Just like the narcissist who is not a religion, a considered of religion. You see? So they are the same. A narcissist is a narcissist. Whether the person is a reverend father or a reverend sister, a pastor, a bishop, or they remain narcissists. Narcissists are narcissists. They don't change. They are still the same behavior. I mean, they behave the same way. They only wear a mask outside, but they remain who they are. And that's why when there is outburst amongst them outside, you see, you begin to wonder, this person is supposed, are you a man of God? You are talking like this, you are supposed to talk like this. You cannot control them to talk in the body. The person is a narcissist. That person is a narcissist. Forget that maybe we are seeing him on the pulpit or wherever he's supposed to, you expect that he should be like. No. He's a narcissist. That's how they are. They are narcissists. A narcissist will always remain a narcissist, irrespective of where the person is or is found. They are like that. So be careful, because they are very, very, they can do a lot of things. There's nothing they cannot do. They do a lot. They are very vindictive. The narcissists will deal with you. They will kill you. They have the capacity. They use people to kill other people. They kill. Even that is a pastor, he will kill because he's a narcissist. Narcissists don't change. Whether he's a pastor or he's a reverend father, if you want to kill, he will kill. Because that is how they are. So you better start seeing people for who they are, not because of their position. See them. And that is the problem that many people are having. Many people are, even in selection of people in offices. You find out that these narcissists occupy everywhere. Because they are attention seekers. They like to dominate. They have this overbearing attitude. They want to show, they want to dominate other people. They claim to be the best because of that feeling of being perfect. They want to be perfect. They want to be better than other people. They struggle, even they don't merit it. A narcissist will not merit something, but it will manipulate to get there. It doesn't cost a narcissist, even if it's to kill 20 people. A narcissist will kill 20 people to get to where he's going. Yes, it's very easy for them to do that. All those things are very, very easy for them to do. It will kill 20 people to get to that thing. They prey on people to get what they want. They destroy to get what they want. And that is why you see, when you have a place or a country where you have only narcissists, position of power, a narcissist does not think, they don't have anything reasonable in their own brain to do. They are copycats. They want to do what another person has done. They want to copy. They don't have their own initiative as in good things, good project, or good things that they can bring out to show, to implement for the good of the community or the good of the state or whatever. They don't have it. They only copy. Their decisions are nothing. They don't know how, they don't think. They are shallow people. Narcissists are shallow people. They are not deep people who can come up with reasonable things that can benefit people or that can promote anything or push a country forward. No, they are not. They have nothing. They don't have anything in their own brains. They don't have. Narcissists reason like children. If you go to the history, how is a narcissist formed? From there, you will know that they cannot have that reasoning capacity to bring something good to the outside world, because a narcissist did not develop emotionally. A narcissist did not develop. A narcissist is someone who was propelled from a dysfunctional state. So when you bring somebody up from a dysfunctional state, dysfunctional level, that person will not have the capacity to think widely or have good thoughts, things that can be beneficial. They are dysfunctional people. They are paranoids. You see, There are people who are paranoid, so you cannot you can't find anything of value. They only depend on fantasies. They dwell on fantasies. So if you want to bring things, well, maybe decisions or things that are going to be proactive, that will develop a place or develop a country or make people to become better, a narcissist does not have any of that to give. A narcissist does not have. So that's why when you choose people who are narcissists to rule you in a particular place, not that that place will be doomed. You are doomed already, because that narcissist will have nothing to. And if you have been recycling narcissists as your leaders, sorry, the country will be a dead one. I hope you will learn from this and make good choices and look at people see people for who they are, not just looking at the pretense they put forward, not just looking at them, taking them based on their face level, or who they project to you. They project to be themselves, how they project themselves, and you believe them, outwardly, the way they show themselves. Seek to find out who they are, know who they are inside. It's only when you know who a person is inside, deep down them, you know who they are, and then you begin to make your judgment and decisions based on who the person is down there. Then you will be able to have reasonable people who can push you forward, or who can come up with good decisions that when they implement. I'm surprised many countries are now having only narcissists as leaders. How can a country move forward when you bring, just like bringing okay, let me say even a child. What does a child know? A child does not know anything. You are still teaching that child. Narcissist is not that you are still teaching a narcissist, because they don't know. They are teaching them. Forget this. He is a grown man. He's a grown man. He is a child in a grown man's body. He's just an adult in the body, but he's a child inside. You are teaching that narcissist because he's a child inside. So what does a child know to come and rule you? Nothing. So the more you continue to recycle narcissists as your leaders, the empty the country will become. You will never be able to move forward from there, because narcissists have nothing to offer. So if you have them, as you continue to have them as custodians of religion, and that is why there will never be any change. There can't be any change. You begin to recycle. The thing is that you begin to ruminate in one place, and they will never bring anything that will bring any change to you, both spiritually and physically. They have nothing to offer. So don't begin to trust narcissists, or these people you call your custodians of religion or your pastors. See them for who they are, and don't pretend, and don't make excuses for them or defend them. See them for who they are, because they are narcissists. Nothing moves where a narcissist is leading. Let real people lead, and don't be trusting leadership of narcissists, because it will bring you nothing. It will rather crumble the country. I wish this helped. I hope this helps.